Thank you so much, and I'm very sorry about lying.
Well, what's your apologize then?
On EpicTV, I apologize.
Hello and welcome to the Climbing Daily Friday Gear Show. Now I'm here with Lynn. You've probably seen him before because Lynn is the designer, manufacturer, mad scientist behind Black Diamond climbing shoes. So we're here for the World Championships, we're here all week. But for the Gear Show, I wanted to talk to you about sizing. Because you guys are, although you're an established brand, you're new to the climbing shoe market.
Right.
And as we all know, climbing shoes tend to vary a lot. They're different sizes, you go up or down sometimes. And if you're buying, let's say, online, these shoes, personally as well, I wouldn't know where to start. So, first of all, how do you size your shoes?
So being an American company, we thought it was best for us to use USA sizing for all of our shoes. And how we sized it is that to make it easier for the consumer, the idea is to wear your normal street shoe size. So what's your normal street shoe size?
So I'm an 8.5.
So the idea is
UK 8.5.
So
but
a US 8, it'd be a US 9.5.
Okay.
Okay. So the idea is on the outside of the box, on the inside of the shoe, you would look at the USA sizing and start with that.
Okay.
Now you're a more advanced climber, so you might downsize a half a size just to get the performance and the snugness you need. But for the general consumer, if you use your USA street shoe size, first try, you should be pretty good if you're a man.
Okay.
The issue we've been having lately is that women have been downsizing their street shoe size. So when they buy a Black Diamond Momentum, women's Momentum, it ends up being a little too tight for them, so they've had to upsize. In other words, if you measure a woman's foot on a Brannock device, that's a foot measurement device that the entire shoe industry uses. If you measure a woman's foot and she comes out as an 8 USA woman, and you ask her what her street shoe size is, she's probably wearing a 7 or 7.5 street shoe size. So in that respect, it doesn't correlate super well with us currently. So what we've been saying is for women, you may want to upsize half a size to a full size from your normal street shoes to get the proper Black Diamond shoe fit. But really, a USA sized rock climbing shoe is not new in the industry. 510 has been using it for decades, and Evolve being another brand, and Mad Rock being another brand.
So that's one thing I was going to ask you is what are your shoes, if you can compare it, which brand is similar in terms of sizing? Because a lot of people wear 510 or La Sportiva or whatever, and they know what size they are.
Yeah, I think the closest would be the 510 sizing, because they also use USA sizing.
Okay, so if you're a 510, you can usually correlate that to your shoes.
Absolutely.
Okay, now we've got in front of us some of the more entry-level shoes or
Correct.
gym shoes. So
Correct.
the Momentum
Lace
series and Velcro and
Correct.
the women's.
Yeah.
What's the main difference in the women's to the men's?
So, in general, women's feet are lower volume and narrower than a man's foot. So what we mean by narrower is across the ball of the foot, it's narrower compared to the men's model. And also behind the toes, all the way up to the instep, this area between here, this is actually narrower or lower volume, smaller for most women's feet. Also the heel in the arch area and the ball of the heel cup, that's also lower volume. So we took that in consideration when we shaped this shoe as opposed to this shoe.
Okay. So there are quite fundamental differences in terms of shape.
Absolutely.
But, as we know, some men tend to wear low volume shoes and that works for them. And one thing I quite like about your design of it is the fact that this doesn't look girly. Do you know what I mean? Like the female shoes
Correct.
look like normal, look like shoes.
Sure.
So, because I think sometimes there are certain brands like La Sportiva, sometimes they're bright pink and you think, oh, I don't want to wear that even though it fits me,
Right,
perhaps.
right.
It's quite nice to see that quite neutral color
Yeah,
scheme.
the scheme, the color scheme was to be less gender specific, so that a low volume man could wear one of the women's shoes and still be okay color-wise.
And same the other way around. Like
Same
if
the
a
other way
woman's got
around.
a slightly bigger foot, they could wear the men's, and
Correct.
this looks quite neutral.
Correct.
Okay, so Lynn, I know. So we're here in the Black Diamond sort of product area. In town, you've got a village where there's
Correct.
lots of shoes.
Down in the Marktplatz, yep.
Okay, so I figured it'd be quite cool because I know what size Black Diamond shoes I've got because you gave me some very kindly. So I'm going to head into town try out the shoes with the general public and sort of see what fits what, because it sometimes changes.
It's a great idea.
Cool. Okay, well, Lynn, I'm going to leave you now. Thank you very much for that.
All right, awesome.
Yeah, spin, cut, whatever to the square. Okay, so Lisa, I've just asked you to try on a pair of shoes. What is your street shoe size and what is your black diamond shoe size?
My normal shoe size is 39 and my black diamond shoe size is 39.5.
Okay, so you've gone up a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Awesome, thank you very much. So I'm here with Tyler. Tyler, you're an athlete manager, sort of a pro athlete really, or that level. But in a Momentum, which is more of a beginner shoe, what is your street shoe size and what is your BD Momentum size?
Street shoe is 44.5 and my Momentum shoes are 43.
Okay, so that is quite a step down. So Tamlin, you've been trying on these shoes, but you've never climbed before, right? You're a total beginner.
No, never.
Okay, so they feel tight but not too tight?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so what is your street shoe size and what's the size of the shoes?
Normally I'm a size 36, but the rock climbing shoe is a size 37.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Thank you very much. So this is Anya. Anya, you've just tried on some shoes. What is your street shoe size and what's your black diamond size?
My street shoe size is 38 and the black diamond size 38.5.
Okay, so half a size up again.
Exactly.
Awesome. Tiziana, nice to meet you. I've got to say, amazing bracelets. Loving the bracelet action.
They're from Kenya.
They're from Kenya?
Yeah, my family is living in there, so it's...
They're really cool. I want some. Do you climb a lot or not?
Actually, I tried once, but without rope, so that's all my experience what I have.
Okay, so more of a beginner, which is perfect for what we're looking for. So what is your normal street shoe size and what's the size of those shoes you've got on now?
So my normal street size is 38.5, 39, depends of the model. And right now I'm having 39.5.
Okay, so you've gone up a little bit over your street shoe size. Cool, perfect. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
So Valentine, what is your street shoe size and what's your black diamond Momentum size?
I usually wear 43 on my street shoes and I also wear it with the black diamond and they fit great.
So same size?
Same size, yeah.
Awesome, thank you very much. So Max, how often do you climb normally on average?
1 time a month, yeah, roundabout.
Cool, and what's your street size and what's the shoe size that you've been wearing?
My street shoe size is 44 and this 44, I've tried it on the wall, it fits pretty well.
So similar kind of size to your street shoe size?
Yeah, it's very similar to the street shoe size.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Max. I'll let you get back to it. So, my turn. I am a UK 8.5, so that's 42.5 EU. And for Black Diamond, I'm a 42, so again, half a size down. So this is Andrea, and I did actually promise to give her these climbing shoes if she came to talk to me, and that was a lie. Andrea, I'm sorry, sometimes I have to lie. Andrea, what's your street size, and what are those shoes you're wearing?
So my street size is 37, but this size is 37.5.
Okay, so you've gone up a little bit, and
Exactly.
they feel comfortable?
Yeah, very comfortable actually. You know, like they're tight, but they're not too tight like my toes or up here, but they're not too small. So yeah, they're very comfortable actually.
Thank you so much, and I'm very sorry about lying.
Well, what's your apologize then?
On EpicTV, I apologize. So we're at the end of our very unscientific test and I'm back with Lynn. Now Lynn, on our chart, which is somewhere there, we asked a variety of people, but I didn't ask that many, and obviously everyone's shoe size changes and feet changes, so maybe this isn't 100%, but it's a good guideline. And what we found is that generally women tended to go up half a size from their street shoe. Is that what you found?
Yeah, that's pretty consistent with what we found, especially for online sales. Anywhere between half size to full size. And really, thanks for reminding us that it's a guideline when we say that you should use your street shoes to size the Black Diamond rock climbing shoes.
And for the men, it was a little bit more up and down, but generally men went for their street shoe size or a little bit down or a little bit up, depending on their own comfort level.
Yeah, that's also pretty consistent with us. Usually, if you are a 9 USA men's street shoes, you'll wear a 9 momentum shoe, you'll wear a 9 shadow.
That's good to know. It's a good starting point. Please comment below with your Black Diamond shoe sizes and your street shoe sizes. Lynn, thank you so much. It's been very, very interesting for me to work out a new brand, because not everyone knows Black Diamond shoes yet. So step one. Thank you.
Thanks, Matt.
See you soon, guys.